Buckle up for a thrilling ride. In this compilation, we bring you the most intense high-speed police chases caught on Dashcam. From reckless drivers to daring escapes, watch as law enforcement races against the clock to bring these suspects to justice. Everything kicked off in Arkansas when state police spotted a Land Rover zipping past the speed limit. As the troopers turned on their lights and sirens, the driver slowed down but didn't stop. That's when the chase began.
Speed's currently at 25. Re-entering 30 eastbound, just before the sign. 30 eastbound, 30. Speed's 45, passing Curtis signs. 30 bound, passing Curtis signs, 45 miles an hour.
Even though the suspect refused to stop, he was crawling along at a snail's pace. So the trooper decided it was time for a pit maneuver. But what happened next? That's where things took an unexpected turn.
Taking 107 exit.
Checking you're okay.
TVI.
TVI.
They drove out in the TVI heading.
44, do not let them get on the wrong way on their side.
We're already on.
Get it stopped, smoke.
Other person hit.
As the trooper executed a second pit maneuver, the suspect suddenly turned and headed straight into oncoming traffic. In the chaos, the suspect collided with another vehicle. It's clear the trooper could have handled this better. A different approach might have avoided the crash. Still, the chase ended with the suspect in custody, bringing a tense situation to an end. In 2023, Wauwatosa police found themselves in a pursuit of a suspect accused of retail theft. What began as a shoplifting incident quickly escalated into a thrilling chase as officers worked to apprehend the fleeing individual.
Continuing eastbound on Capitol. He's got a back left and possibly front right flat. Still eastbound on Capitol, passing the Christian bookstore. Speeds are about 30. Continuing eastbound, speeds are about 60. Traffic's about medium, no pedestrians, roads are dry. Reason for stop, retail theft. They're flat, but no sparks yet. Just went through the red at 100th Capitol. We're in the lane number 2, eastbound on Capitol, passing 98th. Speeds are about 60. It's starting to smoke now. That car's in the end left hard.
Even with deflated tires, the suspect didn't let that slow him down. He continued to drive recklessly, showing a complete disregard for the safety of other drivers on the road, making the pursuit even more dangerous.
60. Traffic is light to medium. Roads are dry, no pedestrians. Reason for stop, retail theft. Rubber is flying everywhere right now. 35 miles per hour on 87th Street. North on 87th. From Capitol. This thing's about to collapse here. They're slowing down on Febrance here. East on Febrance from 87th. They're slowing down. Continuing east on Febrance, approaching 86th. Driver rear tire blew the stop at 84th. In Febrance, they just lost another tire. Up to A2, north on A2 from Febrance.
To make this chase even crazier, the suspect lost 2 tires but still refused to stop. With sparks flying and chaos unfolding, he continued to flee, pushing the limits of recklessness in a desperate attempt to evade capture.
Northbound. They're really smoking, slowing down. 30 miles per hour. Coming up to Congress here. Northbound. Someone.
The suspect made the fateful decision to accelerate, but without two tires, he quickly lost control of his vehicle and crashed. That was the end of the road for him. He was arrested on the scene and taken into custody, bringing the wild pursuit to an end. Even though the suspects all exited the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot, they were quickly apprehended. One by one, they were arrested and taken into custody, bringing the chaotic scene to a safe end. Get ready for another wild chase in Arkansas. State troopers were alerted to an active pursuit when an SUV was spotted driving recklessly. The driver ignored the troopers' lights and sirens and sped off at high speed. The original trooper lost sight of the vehicle, but with quick coordination, another trooper quickly located the SUV and picked up the chase once again. As the suspect barreled down the road at breakneck speed, he flew over a railway crossing and nearly lost control of his SUV. That moment of chaos gave the trooper a chance to close the gap and gain ground in the pursuit. The trooper executed a successful tactical vehicle intervention, sending the suspect's SUV off the road. Within seconds, the trooper surrounded the vehicle, swiftly arresting the driver and all passengers. They were taken into custody without any further incident, bringing this intense chase to a dramatic conclusion. Get ready for a wild ride as the Florida Highway Patrol chases down a suspect facing multiple felony charges. Buckle up, because this pursuit is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. The suspect was flying down the highway, driving recklessly at high speeds and showing a complete disregard for the safety of other drivers on the road. It was a dangerous game that put everyone at risk. The suspect swerved into oncoming traffic, speeding at alarming rates, making it nearly impossible for the troopers to close in. And recognizing the escalating danger, the lead trooper quickly informed other units about the pursuit and requested immediate assistance. This chase was turning into a serious and high-stakes situation.
Signal forward, he's back on it, he's still got it. Show me your hand! Show me your hand!
As the suspect blew through a red light, he collided with another vehicle, finally coming to a stop. 2 patrol cars quickly arrived on the scene and arrested the suspect, taking him into custody without further incident. This wild, high-speed chase came to an end. On April 23, 2023, a pickup truck carrying 12 migrants led Texas troopers on a high-speed chase along a highway just north of the U.S.-Mexico border. What followed was a dramatic pursuit that would test both the drivers and law enforcement.
We're going to be heading northbound on Abram Road, passing 5 Mile. Hey, get today! Get today! 3 days before West Cobra Lower. Hey, no, bájate. Pon la mano atrás. Pon la mano atrás.
The driver was arrested along with several of the migrants. However, some managed to flee the scene, adding another layer of complexity to the already tense situation.
Hey, get him, get him.
I'm going to be approaching them.
Hágate aquí. Hágate.
During a routine patrol, an Arkansas state trooper noticed a black SUV making some pretty reckless lane changes. A quick check on the license plate revealed the driver was behind the wheel with expired plates. When the trooper activated his lights and sirens, the SUV pulled into a gas station, but as soon as the trooper got out, the driver hit the gas and took off, igniting a high-speed pursuit. The suspect took off, speeding through the streets, blowing past multiple stop signs and weaving dangerously between cars. It was a reckless display that kept the trooper on high alert.
Just turn left on the
Clearly believing in his own athletic skills more than his driving, the suspect jumped out of the SUV and took off on foot. One brave trooper quickly exited his patrol car and chased after him. As he closed the gap, the trooper deployed his taser, bringing the suspect to a halt. With the situation under control, he arrested the suspect without any further incident, effectively bringing the chase to an end. In Warren, Michigan, officers pulled over a driver for making unsafe lane changes. The driver complied and pulled over to the side of the road, but as soon as he spotted a trooper exiting the patrol car, he hit the gas and took off, igniting a high-speed pursuit.
He's taking off, Nick.
Copy, taking off.
Charlie 21's primary will be calling it. Middle lane, continuing southbound and crash it. Alright, looks like he just... he just banked his shots here on Charlotte. Westbound on 94.
Westbound 94. Notify Detroit and State Police. Hands down.
The suspect eventually came to a stop and exited the vehicle, along with his passengers. Tensions were high as everyone wondered what would happen next.
David 50 dispatcher, start the track in front of 18505 Kelly.
In front of 18505 Kelly.
Right here. He right here. He right here.
Securing one.
The suspect was soon found hiding in a nearby garden, and officers quickly apprehended him, along with two passengers who had fled the vehicle. All three were arrested and taken into custody without any further incident, bringing the pursuit to a safe and orderly end. In 2021, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, troopers found themselves in a high-speed pursuit of a gray sedan. The chase began when a trooper activated his emergency lights and sirens. Instead of stopping, the suspect made a sharp turn into a parking lot but failed to halt, hitting the gas and igniting a wild, high-speed chase. The suspect drove recklessly from the start, running red lights and dangerously passing other vehicles. He showed a complete disregard for the safety of everyone on the road, making the pursuit even more intense and alarming.
Right on the Gemini. your right. He's got a post unit behind him now. Copy, post unit behind.
The trooper soon lost sight of the suspect, but moments later he spotted emergency lights flashing at a nearby gas station. As he pulled in, he was shocked by what he saw, ready to confront the unexpected turn of events.
Copy, crash, Circle K running.
As the suspect turned into the gas station, he lost control and crashed into multiple parked cars. He quickly exited the vehicle and fled on foot. However, later that day, he was found and arrested, taken into custody without further incident. Back in 2021, Massachusetts State Police found themselves in a thrilling multi-city chase. It all kicked off when a driver was spotted weaving in and out of lanes at an alarming speed. As the trooper witnessed the reckless driving, he closed in and activated his emergency lights and sirens. But instead of stopping, the driver floored it, igniting a wild, high-speed pursuit.
Looks like we're going to pass the 24th extension. Still westbound. Speed is 72. Okay, Somerset PD has somebody heading out with check. Past 79, we're going to be getting on the bracket bridge, back in the middle lane, speed is 65. Traffic here again. Traffic still getting set up out there. Caution, please. Okay, we just entered Somerset. We're going to be getting up to half mile to 103, middle lane.
With multiple patrol cars now involved in the pursuit, one trooper positioned ahead prepared to set up spike strips as the suspect approached. This trooper knew it was crucial to deploy the spikes before considering a pit maneuver, aiming to bring the chase to a safe and effective conclusion.
Mile marker 8.2, westbound, 73 miles per hour, middle lane. Traffic still light. Middle lane, 73 miles per hour, traffic still light. Up, change to the left lane. Half mile from the rest area in Swansea. KCD 1009 is going to be in the lead. I'll be secondary behind him. You still make it? Mile marker, just let me know what land on. Deployed, looks like successfully. Now 25. Repeat.
As the suspect barreled down the highway, he neared the position of the trooper who had set up the spike strips. With perfect timing, the trooper successfully deployed the strips just as the suspect sped past, a critical move that could change the course of this intense chase.
Econ has eyes on you. Okay, it looks like they hit the sticks. Unknown if it's going to take effect. We are approaching the line, though. Here you see.
Positive hit on the two right, front, left. Looks like she's pulling over.
Mile marker is 0.2. She's pulling over in the breakdown lane.
With his tires deflated, the suspect finally decided to pull over and surrender, bringing this thrilling multi-city chase to a close. He was arrested and taken into custody without any further incident, ending the tense pursuit safely.